Então bora continuar o jogo. Tá. Eu assustei com eles vindo em minha direção, tudo bom. Ai, meu Deus do céu.
Why can't they leave us alone? Oh my, now that is this is the way it has to be.
Aquele lá tinha loot? Não, esse dali também não. Minha bag tá começando a encher.
And so I shall. Why don't you just die?
Get back!
I'll do my best. And how's
I'm more
that to
dangerous
die
than I
here?
look!
Dear me, what a mess.
Vamos trocar de arma. Só vendo se não tinha mais nada novo aí pra gente equipar.
If it's a fight you want,
Oh dear! Away with you!
Beleza, jogo salvo, a gente... É, eu acho que a gente vai parar lá eventualmente, né, pelo visto. Que isso, gente? Do nada tem um... Dino do gorila.
As you desire.
O cara vai morrer, o cara vai morrer, o cara vai morrer.
Why can't this be easier?
Ele morreu. Ele levantou de novo. Então ele não morreu. Então tá bom. Tá preparado pra voltar a save aqui já. Por que o povo tinha uns dino, velho, solto no bagulho? Será que eu ainda tô no tutorial e no tutorial eles não deixam a gente morrer? É isso? Se pá, é.
Of course. Why don't you just die? Let's try to make this quick. Be careful. As you desire. Get away! Watch my back, please. Try not to die here.
get out of here!
Ele morreu de novo.
And so I shall.
Você vai levantar, moço? Obrigado. Ah, tem os poderzinhos deles ali.
Well, all right. As you desire.
Cara, batata.
You started this!
Beleza, isso ali. Ui, a gente evoluiu, né? Ui, nível 3. Vou continuar colocando 3 pontos ali. Não. Não dou conta dessa foto ali, não. Isso aqui é o quê? Tá. Tá indo dormir, amor.
Deitar já.
Bom, Mimi, você. Você faz um pra mim pra eu buscar depois? Ok, claro. Você já vai ficar deitadinho lá, preparar os remedinhos, só pra capotar, né?
Não, os remedinhos já tudo volta cá.
Você quer que eu dou remédio pra você poder capotar mais cedo?
Se tocar, ver se é no...
Não vê movimentação?
É.
Tá. Não, esses aqui eu não queria. Esse ali, talvez. Eu gostei de entropia. Não, se bem que isso dali vai ser bom, né? Vou pegar a cura. A gente vai precisar de cura do jeito que esse moço ali tá tomando dano. Isso, vamos. Eu não tinha visto essa sala do lado de cá, não. Eu ia embora sem pegar aquele baúzito ali.
And so I shall. As you desire. What's this? Of course.
Looking for
Moço.
trouble, are
Ai,
you?
não, eu queria te curar.
This is it.
Não deu.
We must fight.
Não, eu quero é curar ela. Não vou matar ela, calma. Beleza, deu.
Oh dear! The nerve! Yeah. Oh my! Out of our way!
Tá, eu consigo curar por ali. E aí eu sugo a vida dele aqui e o outro ali vai sair do chão. Vai, beleza. Ele só levanta depois de... que a luta termina.
We'll need another way into the phylactery chamber. Let's explore the repository.
Isso ali não tem uma cara de que vai transformar e vir bater na gente? Essa coisa aqui, ó. Tem um cheirinho, não tem? Olha, dá medo. Esse daqui também, ó. Ai, ele mesmo. Caguei, vou examinar.
There's something odd about that statue.
Oh, picada. Quer guardar pra gente comer amanhã?
Se quiser, pode. Senão,
Tá bom. Beleza. Se é uma estátua, deixa em paz. Eu não gosto, é horripilante. Pergunto-me de quem é essa estátua.
Greetings.
Fala
Rika's
comigo.
breath, did it just say something?
Que bom.
I am the essence and spirit of Eleni Zenobia, once consort and advisor to Archon
Boa
Valerius.
noite, amor. Dorme bem.
Prophecy my crime, cursed to
Isso,
stone
coloca na
for
comidinha pro
foretelling the
cachorro, boa.
fall of my lord's house.
Tá. Para de falar, por favor. Arcon de Valerius.
I'm not sure. The Archons were the lords of the Imperium.
Forever shall you stand on the threshold of my proud fortress, he said, and tell your lies to all who pass. But my lord found death at the hands of his enemies, and his once proud fortress crumbled to dust, as I foretold.
A Teventa statue. Don't listen to it. The Teventa lords dabbled in many forbidden arts. This is a wicked thing.
Como que uma estátua de Teventa veio parar aqui?
It must have been here for years. Look at the dust. I feel a little sorry for it. Her.
Weep not for me, child. Stone they made me, and stone I am, eternal and unfeeling. And I shall endure till the Maker returns to light their fires again.
O que significa?
Ambiguous rubbish. It could mean anything. I
gente
can
tem
do
que
it
botar
too.
fogo
The
nela.
sun grows dark, but lo, here comes the dawn.
Stop talking to it. Please, both of you. Come on, Jowen. Let's go.
Gente, olha, eu consigo ver lá do outro lado, ó. Ó. Nossa, velho, tem muito inimigo lá. Adorei o bug pra ver atrás da parede.
Wow, that old wall's about to come down any
E
moment.
esse aqui também é uma estátua tevinterana? Parece, né?
I think the phylactery chamber is on the other side of the wall behind this bookcase.
Preciso limpar meu óculos. Essa parede parece fraca em algumas áreas aqui.
We should be able to find something that can knock some of the bricks loose.
Mas a estante de livros está no caminho, então você terá que me ajudar. Mova a estante para o lado. Mova a
I
estante
can't
para o
do
lado.
it on my own. You have to help me. If we work together, we can shift it. Come on. Now we just need to find a way to get through this wall.
Well, all right.
Tá. Sim, passar visualmente a gente já passou aqui, inclusive, ó. Beleza, tem uns tesouros lá. Tem alguma coisa nessa sala? Ou eu devia ter pego algum tipo de poder pra poder derrubar isso aqui? A vara de fogo. Isso daqui é melhor do que o meu. É. Eu não sei. O que será que a gente vai conseguir fazer pra poder abrir isso aqui? Será que eu tenho que acender fogo em algum lugar? Tipo aqui assim, sei lá. Ah, um deles deve ter poder pra poder coisar isso dali, se pá, né? Ó, que isso, meu boneco do nada colocou a armadura de pedra solo. Beleza, então significa que ele deve ter que ficar ativado mesmo. Não sei, isso aqui? Não. Isso ali?
On it.
Nice, mas não. Ai, gente, o trem aqui atrás, ó. Eu nem tinha visto essa porra, caralho.
Use this with the rod. I'm sure it'll
Do
work.
nada tem um bagulho ali
Hurry,
atrás, eu
the
não tinha
clock's
visto.
ticking.
Ok, ok, ok.
This is the phylactery chamber. It worked.
We must find Jowen's phylactery, quickly. With the other apprentice phylacteries, I imagine.
Então tá bom, vamos olhar pra ele.
It shouldn't be hard to find. There aren't many phylacteries here.
É, isso daí devia preocupar, né? Claro.
It's a fight! How hurry! Could have just
If it's
given
a
up,
fight
you
you
know.
want,
Try to make this quick! And so I
and no
shall.
pushover, you'll see.
Don't like this. It's a fight! How lovely!
Leave us alone.
Beleza. Não. Pra cá também não. Sério? Podia ter um lotezinho aqui em cima. Não quero passar isso aí, não. Tá bom, passei. O medo, meu pai. Ah, foi daqui que a gente veio aquela hora. E a gente, no final das contas, então? Achamos o filactério dele? Tá aqui, ó.
And so I shall.
Você vê o filactério de Rowan no canto dessa caixa. Continuar.
That's my phylactery. You found it. I can't believe this tiny vial stands between me and freedom. So fragile. So easy just to be rid of it. To
that
end
not
its
fair?
hold over me. And I am free.
I do not want to stay here a moment longer.
Não seria bom, então, quebrar dos outros dois, então? Vide que tá todo mundo mancomunado pra fazer bosta? Vão pegar a gente na saída, quer ver? Bem estilo colégio.
We did it! I can't believe it! Thank you. We could never have...
So what you said was true.
Isso parece ruim.
Gregor.
An initiate conspiring with a blood mage. I'm disappointed, Lily. She seems shocked, but fully in control of her own mind. Not a thrall of the Blood Mage, then. You were right, Irving. The Initiate has betrayed us. The Chantry will not let this go unpunished. And this one. Newly a mage and already flouting the rules of the circle.
I'm disappointed in you. You could have told me what you knew of this plan, and you didn't.
You don't care for the mages. You just bow to the Chantry's every whim.
Enough! As Knight Commander of the Templars here assembled, I sentence this Blood Mage to death. And this Initiate has scorned the Chantry and her vows. Take her to Aenar.
Que é Aenar?
The mage's prison. No. Please, no. Not there.
No! I won't let you touch her!
Ele era mago de sangue.
By the Maker. Blood magic. How could you? You said you never...
I admit, I dabbled. I thought it would make me a better mage.
Blood magic is evil, Jowan. It corrupts people, changes them.
I'm going to give it up. All magic. I just want to be with you, Lily. Please come with me.
Nah.
I trusted you. I was ready to sacrifice everything for you. I don't know who you are, Blood Mage. Stay away from me.
Are you all right? Where's Gregor?
I knew it. Blood magic. But to overcome so many, I never thought him capable of such power.
Nem eu.
None of us expected this. Are you all right, Gregor?
As good as can be expected given the circumstances. If you had let me act sooner, this would not have happened. Now we have a Blood Mage on the loose and no way to track him down.
Ele não pode ter ido longe.
Believe me, we will use our every resource. Where is the girl?
I am here, sir.
You helped a Blood Mage. Look at all he's hurt.
Você obrigou o Jonah a fazer isso. Ele não sabia que eu era mago de sangue.
You've been a friend, but you needn't defend me any longer. Knight Commander, I was wrong. I was accomplice to a Blood Mage. I will accept whatever punishment you see fit. Even Aenar.
Get her out of my sight. And you. You know why the repository exists. Some artifacts, some magics are locked away for a reason.
Did you take anything important from the repository?
A gente pegou cajado? Eu nem lembro. Ah, é, a gente trocou o cajado, né?
Shall we add thievery to your list of misdemeanors, then? I'll be taking that back now, if you don't mind.
But your antics have made a mockery of this circle. What are we to do with you?
Não fazia ideia de que ele era um mago.
And you think this excuses you? You helped a Blood Mage escape. All our prevention measures for naught because of you.
Knight Commander, if I may,
Chico, podia confiar
I'm not
no
only
meu
looking
amigo.
for mages to join the King's army, I'm also recruiting for the Grey Wardens. Irving spoke highly of this mage, and I would like her to join the Warden ranks.
Duncan, this mage has assisted the Malefica, and shown no lack of regard for the Circle's rules.
She is a danger. To all of us.
It is a rare person who risks all for a friend in need. I stand by my decision. I will recruit this mage.
Obrigada,
No!
amigo.
I refuse to let this go unpunished.
Se os guardiões cinzentos me aceitarem ali com prazer, caguei.
Rhaegar, mages are needed. This mage is needed. Worse things plague this world than blood mages. You know that. I take this young mage under my wing and bear all responsibility for her actions.
Ai, que dó de vocês.
A
Você não
Blood
sabe,
Mage
você não tem
escapes,
ideia
and
das
his
bostas que eu vou
accomplice is
fazer.
not only unpunished, but is rewarded by becoming a Grey Warden. Are our rules nothing? Have we lost all authority over our mages? This does not bode well, Irving.
Enough. We have no more say in this matter.
O povo tá muito foda. O que tem guardado para mim? Eu serei um guardião cinzento ou deixar o círculo para sempre? O que tem guardado para mim?
We must make our way to Ostagar, where the king's army is camped. You will be initiated there. I will explain more when the time comes.
Eu acho que não tenho muito que talvez guardiões. Eu preciso mais do meu talento. Será triste deixar o círculo. Obrigado por tudo.
Your new life awaits.
Eu deixei o povo muito puto, velho. Não, mas esse povo ali tá o quê?
We will be traveling south through the hinterlands to the ruin of Ostagar, on the edges of the Korkari Wilds. The Tevinter Imperium built Ostagar long ago to prevent the Wilders from invading the northern lowlands. It's fitting we make our stand here, even if we face a different foe within that forest. The King's forces have clashed with the Darkspawn several times, but here is where the bulk of the Horde will show itself. There are only a few Grey Wardens within Ferelden at the moment, but all of us are here. This blight must be stopped, here and now. If it spreads to the north, Ferelden will fall.
Ho there, Duncan.
King Kaelan. I didn't expect a
royal welcome? I was beginning to worry you'd miss all the fun.
Not if I could help it, Your Majesty.
Then I'll have the mighty Duncan at my side in battle after all. Glorious. The other wardens told me you'd found a promising recruit. I take it this is she?
Allow me to introduce you, Your Majesty.
There's no need to be so formal, Duncan. We'll be shedding blood together after all.
Feitiço de pedra?
Ho there, friend.
Não era
Might I know your name?
Não era? Eu sou a morta.
Pleased to meet you. The Grey Wardens are desperate to bolster their numbers, and I, for one, am glad to help them. I understand you hail from the Circle of Magi. I trust you have some spells to help us in the coming battle.
Não lanço feitiços por ordens. Saí recentemente do meu estágio.
Excellent.
Darei o meu máximo.
We have too few mages here. Another is always welcome. Allow me to be the first to welcome you to Ostagar. The Wardens will benefit greatly with you in their ranks.
Nice.
I'm sorry to cut this short, but I should return to my tent. Loghain waits eagerly to bore me with his strategies.
Your uncle sends his greetings and reminds you that Redcliffe forces could be here in less than a week.
Ha! Eamon just wants in on the glory. We've won 3 battles against these monsters, and tomorrow should be no different.
Famosas últimas palavras.
I'm not even sure this is a true blight. There are plenty of Darkspawn on the field, but alas, we've seen no sign of an archdemon.
Disappointed, Your Majesty?
I'd hoped for a war like in the tales.
Nossa,
A king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god. But I suppose this will have to do. I must go before Loghain sends out a search party. Farewell, Grey Wardens.
What the king said is true. They've won several battles against the Darkspawn here.
Ah, era o efeito do negócio mesmo. Não parece muito seguro, ele não parece levar as provas muito a sério, você não parece muito seguro.
Despite the victory so far, the Darkspawn horde grows larger with each passing day. By now they look to outnumber us. I know there is an archdemon behind this, but I cannot ask the king to act solely on my feeling.
Talvez devêssemos nos apressar, que isso eu gostaria que ele fizesse, por que não? Ele parece respeitar muitos guardiões cinzentos. Você poderia, se ele não fosse tão idiota, você acha que tem algum perigo?
Absolutely. We sent a call to the Grey Wardens of Orlais, and hope they will reach us before the Archdemon does. Our numbers in Ferelden are too few. We must do what we can, and look to Teyrn Loghain to make up the difference. To that end, we should proceed with the joining ritual without delay.
Tá. Que eu
Feel
faço?
free to explore the camp here as you wish. All I ask is that you do not leave it for the time being. There is another Grey Warden in the camp by the name of Alistair.
Alistair.
When you're ready, seek him out and tell him it's time to summon the other recruits. Until then, I have business I must attend to. You may find me at the Grey Warden tent on the other side of this bridge, should you need to.
Demorou. Beleza, beleza, beleza. Tem coisa pra eu esticar pra cá? Se ele deixou, deve ser que tem. Oh, tem coisa por ali. Tem gente por ali. Eu consigo, tipo, passar por aqui? Adoro apertar espaço pra tentar pular e pausar o bagulho. Esse ali é um soldado. Outro soldado. A gente conversa?
Make her watch over you, my lady.
Ah, tá, obrigada. Esse aqui, tava brilhando alguma coisa e eu não tinha visto? É. Recebi objetos. Você encontrou um presente? Entregaram ao membro da sua equipe? Que isso? Eu vou poder ficar dando presente em tudo. Claro. Queria conseguir abrir aquele baú ali. É, pra lá não dá pra voltar. Aí a gente fuxica aqui em cima agora. Não tem onde fuxicar aqui em cima, que bom. Não queria mesmo. Ah, então vamos, né? Fazendo nada mesmo. Pô, na boa, morro de medo dessas estátuas, velho. Parece que do nada elas vão pro lado ali e começar a me atacar.
Hail, you must be the Grey Warden recruit that Duncan brought.
Aham. Prazer. Ele tá pra lá. Então a gente vai começar por baixo. Tadá! Porque a gente gosta de dar a volta. Roletar, conhecer os lugares em tudo. Que isso? Na Google eu não posso entrar. Guarda do rei. É o rei que tá ali. E Shocked. Que isso? Alguém morreu?
Look carefully, man. This wretched thing is a darkspawn. They're strong and cunning and smart, but don't listen to those old wives' tales. They can be killed. Stick them with your sword enough, and they go down. Their blood is black as sin and poisonous. Don't even touch it. You get tainted with that blood, and you may as well slit your throat. We've lost many dogs already. Had to muzzle them to keep them from biting. It's a long...
Como que... A perícia que eu preciso é do quê? Pra eu poder abrir os baús. Acho que não é aqui. Será que são aqueles pontos que eu distribuo e aí eu preciso distribuir Era o que? Astúcia ou destreza? Eu não sei o que eu preciso melhorar pra eu poder abrir baú. Não é possível que só com ladino. Subir de nível sozinho, ó. Eu completei 2% do jogo, beleza. Tá, o que eu queria achar eu não achei.
And painful way to die.
Deixa eu ver se aqui fala o que eu preciso. Espera aqui. Ah, tá. É o que eu tava ali. É o comportamento do povo da equipe. Por aqui tem saída. Não. Tecnicamente, não. Ué, oi moça, você tá boa? A sacerdote.
Well, all right.
Armadura.
My faith sustains me. I shall not fear 10,000 men should they set themselves against me.
Tá. Temos uma missão ali.
This isn't good. I'd hate to waste such a promising member of the breed.
O que aconteceu?
Are you the new warden? I could use some help. This is a Mabari, smart breed and strong. His owner died in the last battle, and the poor hound swallowed darkspawn blood. I have medicine that might help, but I need him muzzled first.
Tá.
Go in the pen and let him smell you. We'll know right away if he'll respond. Let's hope this works. I'd really hate to have to put him down.
Quando te olha com respeito, abandonando sua posição agressiva, você pode ver a inteligência em seus olhos, assim como uma grande dor, o animal está muito doente. Colocar a focinheira no cachorro.
Well done. Now I can treat the dog properly, poor fella. Come to think of it, are you heading into the wilds anytime soon?
Pode ser que sim, por quê?
There's a particular herb I could use to improve the dog's chances. It's a flower that grows in the swamps here, if I remember. If you happen across it, I could use it. It's very distinctive, all white, with a blood-red center.
Demorou. Onde nós vamos encontrar essa flor?
It usually grows in dead wood that collects at the edge of ground pools. Should be plenty this time of year.
Demorou.
Good. In the meantime, I'll begin treating our poor friend.
Demorou. Obrigada. Cuida do doguinho aí.
Olha, tem outros doguinhos.
You there, elf.
Eu vou ter um doguinho.
It's Pick, sir.
Go tell Turn Logain that the war party's ready to begin scouting. We'll send word if we find
Porque assim, tem algo? Não.
In the name of Andraste, I bless you today. May you find favor in the Maker's eye.
Sorry, miss. The army camp is off limits for you right now.
Demorou. Não sabia que falando da rapaz, não. Eu não consegui abrir ainda.
As you desire.
Huh. Someone finally comes and talks to the lone prisoner. I don't suppose you've come to sentence me.
Não.
I don't suppose you have a bit of kindness in you. All I want is food and water. They haven't fed me since I was locked up and I'm starving.
Por que você tá aí primeiro?
I'm a deserter. Or so they think. I bet there's no arguing them out of it, though. Armies are funny that way.
Tá, você desertou, né?
I wasn't deserting. But when you catch someone sneaking around camp in the middle of the night, what else are you gonna think? Does it matter? All I want is a bit of food and water.
Demorou. Importa pra mim se a casa for justa.
Oh, I would have deserted eventually. Just not then.
Nem que eu apertei.
I was stealing, not sneaking out of the camp. I got one of those wizards drunk and took his key. It belongs to a chest they got here, full of magical treasures. In fact, I still have it.
Ai,
I can't use it from here,
sem querer.
but I'd trade you for some food and water.
Demorou. Eles não encontraram a chave quando você foi preso, enfiou no cu.
Just ask my guard for his. He's still got some dinner. I saw him put it in his coat.
Ai, pera que eu tô desarmada. Ele é melhor, ele é melhor. Vai lá, rei irmão. Até daqui a pouco. Beleza, dá pra colocar arruma nas armas.
You need to convince them. We've got to run. The Darkspawn are coming.
Que? Você diz isso?
I saw them. We're gonna die.
I apologize, Warden. He's been like this ever since they found him in the wilds.
Que de errado com ele?
Aside from his wounds, we're not sure. His blood is untainted. He's just terrified.
You can feel it, can't you? They taint the land, turn it black and sick. Oh, you can feel it inside. They'll come out of that forest and spread. Like caterpillars covering a tree. They'll swallow us whole.
That's quite enough out of you. You need to calm yourself, my good man.
They were everywhere. I saw them.
Então.
I can't feel it. I heard that some Darkspawn use magic. How? They're animals.
Eu não sei de onde eu vim, pra onde eu fui. Acho que eu vim daqui. Beleza, então a gente volta pra lá. Ah, eu falei com esse moço ali.
Any love?
Aqui. Oi.
You there, elf. Where's my armor? And why you dress so preposterously?
Que? Você tá me confundindo com uma empregada?
What? Oh, you're the one who arrived with the Grey Warden. Please, forgive my rudeness. There are so many elves running about, and I've been waiting for... It's simply been so hectic. I never thought... But please, pardon my terrible manners. I'm just the quartermaster, a simple man. No one special.
Talvez você devesse tratar seus empregados mais cordialmente.
Yes, of course, you're very right. Did you come for some supplies, perhaps?
Maybe.
Arms and armor, for the most part. It's for the King's men, but you Grey Wardens can buy what you need for a modest price. I also have some goods on the side I can provide. Strictly off the record, of course. To keep morale up, you understand.
Deixa eu ver essas suas outras
So long as you
mercadorias.
keep it quiet.
Bomba! Frasco de ácido, bomba de fogo. Migalha assada de mambari. Um cajado encantador. Eu posso vender coisa? Vamos vender coisa? Vamos vender esses ali. Eu não quero vender muita coisa também, porque eu sei que eu vou ter gente pra equipar depois. Mas aí eu devo equipar com coisa melhor, né? Makes sense. Tá.
Shall I take that quiet glare?
Hello again. Is there something you need? Some supplies, perhaps? Let me know what you'd like.
A mochila. Cada mochila adquirida automaticamente aumenta 10 a capacidade de inventário. Legal, legal, legal. Vou comprar por enquanto não, mas legal.
Of course.
Well, you're not what I thought you'd be.
Ah, normal.
Not an elf, yet here you are. The name's Davith. It's about bloody time you came along. I was beginning to think they cooked this ritual up just for our benefit.
Você sabe sobre o ritual?
I happened to be sneaking around camp last night, see, and I heard a couple of Grey Wardens talking. So, I listened in for a bit. I'm thinking they plan to send us into the wilds.
Talvez nos
It's all
mandem,
too
veremos.
secretive for me. Makes my nose twitch. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Like we have a choice.
Bem isso. Eles estão te obrigando a estar aqui.
I've got nowhere else to go after what Duncan saved me from. Anyway, I expect it's time to get back to Duncan. That's where I'll be if you need me for anything.
Demorou. Obrigada aí. Valeu. Falou.
Welcome, young woman.
Você é um mago tranquilo, né?
Yes, and you are a mage of the circle. You must be familiar with the Tranquil who serve there. I create and oversee the enchantment of weapons and armor for the king's forces here at Ostagar. It is a time-consuming process, but invaluable. Enchantment provides the circle its wealth. Certainly we would not get by on charity. It is the practice of folding magical lyrium into items first practiced by the dwarves. The Tranquil have learned their runes, and we use them to apply a variety of magical effects. We create the glow lights, as well as the magic staff or the flaming blade. The irony, perhaps, is that it is our very disconnection to our former talents that allows the Tranquil to work with lyrium so. A true mage could not.
Ah, que legal.
Goodbye.
Depois eu te pergunto aí as coisas que existem. Como que eu consigo comida pra aquele moço? Outro baú aqui que eu não vou conseguir abrir. Empregado.
I'm sorry, but there's so much to do before
I think it's wonderful you became a Grey Warden.
Or I'll get the switch.
Ele falou de um... Não, não quero falar com esse moço.
What is it now? Haven't Grey Wardens asked more than enough of the Circle?
I simply came to deliver a message from the revered mother, Sir Mage. She desires your presence.
What her reverence desires is of no concern to me. I am busy helping the Grey Wardens, by the King's orders, I might add.
Should I have asked her to write a note?
Tell her I will not be harassed in this manner.
Yes, I was harassing you by delivering a message.
Your glibness does you no credit.
Here I thought we were getting along so well. I was even going to name one of my children after you. The grumpy one.
Enough. I will speak to the woman if I must. Get out of my way, fool.
You know, one good thing about the Blight is how it brings people together. Oh, nothing. Just trying to find a bright side to all this. Wait, we haven't met, have we? I don't suppose you happen to be another mage?
Ah, você deve ser o Alistair.
And that makes you Duncan's new recruit, I suppose. Glad to meet you. As the junior member of the Order, I'll be accompanying you when you prepare for the joining.
Vamos andando com isso então, pra te conhecer. Eu não posso me preparar sozinho.
I know. I felt the same way when I did this. Unfortunately, they don't give us much choice. You know, it just occurred to me that there have never been many women in the Grey Wardens. I wonder why that is.
Provavelmente porque nós somos muito inteligentes para vocês.
Would that be so terrible? Not that I'm some drooling lecher or anything. Please stop looking at me like that. So I'm curious. Have you ever actually encountered Darkspawn before?
Você já?
When I fought my first one, I wasn't prepared for how monstrous it was. I can't say I'm looking forward to encountering another. Anyhow, whenever you're ready, let's get back to Duncan. I imagine he's eager to get things started.
Imagino. O que você tá
With the
discutindo com o
mage,
outro moço?
the Circle is here at the King's request, and the Chantry doesn't like that one bit. They just love letting mages know how unwelcome they are, which puts me in a bit of an awkward position. I was once a Templar.
Você era caçador de magos?
Not that that's all Templars do, but yes, the Chantry raised me until Duncan recruited me 6 months ago. I'm sure the revered mother meant it as an insult, sending me as her messenger, and the mage picked right up on that. I never would have agreed to deliver it, but Duncan says we're all to cooperate and get along. Apparently they didn't get the same speech.
Pois então.
If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, lead on.
Tá. Então. Eu nem quero abrir baú, moço. Você abre baú?
What now? As you wish.
Porra, moço, você não consegue abrir baú também? Quem que eu posso roubar aqui, papá? Quem que eu posso agariar aqui? O nosso grupinho pra abrir os baús pra mim. Tá, o outro moço tá ali. Fogueira de Duncan. Eu queria dar comida pra aquele moço. Como é que eu faço? O guarda pode ter alguma para dar. Que guarda? Esse aqui?
Lucky dog. You Grey Wardens get to ride with the king while I'm left with the drudgery of guarding this deserter. They should have just hanged him. Put his head on a pike as an example.
Tem que ir. Quem é esse prisioneiro exatamente?
They say he was recruited before the war up in Dinnerham. Probably figured he'd never have to fight if he served the king, right?
que ele queria dizer?
Why does anyone want to desert? Because he thinks he's going to die and he's a bloody coward, that's why.
Bom,
either that or he's been listening to a bunch of hogwash about how the Darkspawn will drag you off and eat you.
Parece uma perda de tempo você passar o dia todo de
I can't just let him go, can I? The army will figure out what to do with him. Probably just waiting for someone important to make a decision. Then they'll hang him, I expect. And I can go and do something else. Don't expect it was an enlightening conversation.
Não, ele só tá com fome.
What a surprise. Another innocent prisoner. At any rate, it's not for me to say. He'll get his day to plead his case, or he won't. It's all the same to me. Did he now? Since nobody sends me nothing to feed him with, the only way we'll get that is if I give him mine.
E daí que você perde uma refeição? Isso também poderia ser enforcado logo.
All right, all right. I guess the poor fella could stand to have one meal in his belly before he hangs. Don't know why you care. I had nothing to do with it, though. If anyone asks why he's burping, I'm gonna say it was you. Just so you know.
Tá bom.
So? Brought me some food, have you? I'm so hungry I could faint dead away.
Eu ficaria com isso, matá-lo e pegar a chave.
Much obliged. May Andraste herself rain blessings upon you. And, as I mentioned, here's the key. Use it in good health, huh?
Huh. Considering where that came from, let's hope we're not the only ones in good health.
Ou seja, o cara tirou a chave do cu mesmo. Tá, que baú que ele abre? O baú provavelmente somente será acessível quando o tranquilo não estiver presente. Como quando eles retirarem no fim de tarde. Não, pera, eu quero marcar isso daqui. Ah, esse aqui, né? O que é esse aqui? Ah, eu posso tirar o mapa, que bonito. Tá, e aí a gente tem uma outra missão ali, né? A gente já vai nessa outra missão? Será que a gente já for nessa outra missão? Moço, vamos conversar. Chega aí.
Welcome, young woman.
Você disse que foi transformado num tranquilo?
Indeed, the circle makes tranquil those with insufficient skill to become a mage.
Bebam água,
We lose our
crianças.
emotions, but can still play a vital role in the circle. The brand is a minor price to pay. I am pleased to serve as a merchant and artisan, and people do not fear me as they do mages.
Tá.
It is the practice of the Tranquil have learned their runes, and we use them to apply a variety of magical effects. We create the glow. The irony, perhaps, is that runes exist that hold the power of the elements that increase strength or swiftness. Almost any spell can be given permanency, given enough skill and lyrium. Naturally, the greater the power required, the more expensive the rune will become to create. True power comes with a price, as we know only too well. Goodbye. That course of action is inadvisable.
Tá, mas como que eu faço pra poder liberar ali? Tá, ali é só questão de perícia. Vamos levá-lo no final da tarde, mas quanto que é o final da tarde? Gente, esse fogo quadrado. Que ótimo. Mas... olha, belíssimo fogo quadrado.
You approach the tent of Tairn Loghain. State your business.
Nenhum.
How can you not know of Loghain? He helped free Ferelden. He was the brains behind King Maric's armies and drove out those damned Orlesians. King Maric rewarded him by making him a Tairn. Can you imagine? A commoner became a high nobleman just like that. Without Loghain, you can bet the king wouldn't be winning against these Darkspawn. He's inside, but I don't think it's my place to discuss his activities.
Justo. Você pode me contar pouco sobre ele?
I suppose, as long as we talk quietly. He and the king have been arguing for days. The Tairn's known the king since he was swaddled, so they don't stand on ceremony. The Tairn speaks his mind, and the king yells right back. Personally, I think the king should do what Tairn Loghain tells him. Without the Tairn, we wouldn't be doing as well here as we are.
Não, não quero ter uma audiência com o moço, não.
Very well.
Obrigada.
Greetings. King Cailan is not in his tent right now. I believe he's with the Grey Wardens in camp, drinking. He holds them in high regard, you know, as his father did.
Conte-me sobre o rei.
I suppose I do, though he's spending most of his time with the Grey Wardens. He rides with them wherever they go, in fact. Tairn Loghain sees the king whenever he can and argues with him over coming battles, but the king just waves him off. The king wants to end the Blight with a single huge battle the bards will sing of for centuries. Do you think that's possible?
Acho que não. Tenho minhas dúvidas, igual tá escrito ali, ó.
That's how the Tairn feels. He'll do what the king wants in the end, though. The king thought it was funny that Tairn called him reckless, and they fought about the queen.
Que? A rainha?
She's the Tairn's daughter. He wasn't happy about something she did or the king did, I'm not sure. I probably shouldn't discuss it. As you wish.
Well met.
Tá, tem treta com a mulher aí, então. A mulher tá por aqui. Ó, a moça que tava ali em cima falando foi embora.
Thank you.
O moço continua ali. Que horas aquele moço vai embora?
You found Alistair, did you? Good. I'll assume you're ready to begin preparations. Assuming, of course, that you're quite finished riling up mages, Alistair.
What can I say? The revered mother ambushed me. The way she wields guilt, they should stick her in the army.
She forced you to sass the mage, did she? We cannot afford to antagonize anyone, Alistair. We don't need to give anyone more ammunition against us.
I apologize, Duncan. I'll go collect who we're missing. This is Sir Jory, a knight from Redcliffe.
How do you do?
And this, of course, is the recruit that Duncan said he was bringing.
Essa sou eu, a garota nova. Tá,
Now
nova,
then,
dá pra conhecer.
since you're all here, we can begin. You four will be heading into the Kokari Wilds to perform 2 tasks. The first is to obtain 3 vials of Darkspawn blood, 1 for each recruit.
Tá.
There was once a Grey Warden archive in the wilds, abandoned long ago when we could no longer afford to maintain such remote outposts. It has recently come to our attention that some scrolls have been left behind, magically sealed to protect them. Alistair, I want you to retrieve these scrolls if you can.
Entendido.
The scrolls contain treaties promising support. Treaties that may prove valuable in the days to come. Watch over your charges, Alistair. Return quickly and safely.
We will.
Then may the Maker watch over your path. I will see you when you return.
Demorou. E aí, subteus, boa noite. Como estamos? Darvez é quem? Tiro. E esse moço aqui? Ele é um guerreiro. Guerreador, de acordo com isso dele. Era claro que ele não queria que eu fosse. Aqui é moço ali, não vai embora não. Eu quero pegar aquele treco lá. Tá, então é pra cá que a gente deve ir, né? Ai, se bem que deu nossa última horinha. Ah, que pena. Era pra cá? Não, era pra lá. Ah, é porque é por ali que eu vou sair.
And so I shall.
Hell, I'm told you all have business in the wilds. The gate's open for you. Just be careful out there. Even a Grey Warden won't be safe in the forest tonight.
Nossa, carregando pra sempre. Carregando pra fechar o jogo. Se eu soubesse, eu tinha... Tá, legal. Mas é bom que já salvou aqui. Salva. Sim mesmo. Nosso último savezinho. Amanhã a gente volta com o joguinho, tá bom? 7 horas da noite a gente volta com ele.